Hey there, welcome to HIIT. My name is Mary. Great job showing up. I recommend a couple of dumbbells and a mat. Let's get started with a warm-up. Just starting by stepping side to side, starting to get some blood flowing. And while we're doing this, let's open and close the arms. Stretching out the chest and the back. Then reaching overhead. And then side to side. Now kicking the heels back, again opening and closing the arms and the chest. And marching. Lifting the knees, arms are just going up and down as you continue getting your blood flowing. Then extending the leg, it doesn't have to be high. Do what gives you a nice light stretch in the back of the leg. Going at your own pace. You can reach toward the toe if you'd like, but try to keep the chest lifted. Let's do 3 more on each side. 2 and 1. Hands behind the head. Squat. Keep the knees and toes in line, chest lifted. Let's do 8 more. Great job. Coming to the edge of our mat, bending our knees, hands coming down on the mat, walking out to high plank, and then walking back to that crouching position. Doing that again 3 times. And 1 more time. And then we'll just walk out and lift the hips. Press the heels down one at a time. Active calf stretch. And then back to high plank. Knees down, side of the palms on the floor, stretching the chest toward the floor. In 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands back, roll up slowly. Head is the last thing to come up. Side to side step, modified jumping jacks here. Of course, if you want, you can go to full jumping jacks, whatever works for you. We will be here for about 20 more seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, hopefully we are feeling a bit warmer. We're gonna move into our first circuit. We have 4 circuits. We'll do each circuit 3 times. So first exercise is cardio. It's a lateral shuffle, so just coming down low. To each side, you can have the arms out like this, like you're defending, you're blocking someone. All right, we're gonna get started with that in 10 seconds, and we will do it for 40 seconds total. Getting set up, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Just go at your own pace. Use the space that you have. It's okay if you need to keep it small, like on the mat. I'll try to do that. You can also change directions, just as long as you're keeping yourself active, keeping that heart rate up. Maybe try going a little bit lower. Ooh. About 10 more seconds. Ooh. If you've ever played basketball, and time, good. If you've ever played basketball, block, block. Okay, next move. we have 2 dumbbells. We're gonna go onto our backs. Start with the hips lifted, both feet on the floor, and just press the dumbbells into the air as the hips lift. If you want a little bit more challenge, you can lift one leg and make it a single leg glute bridge with a chest press. Starting this in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. We'll do 40 seconds total, or 20 seconds per side if you're doing the single leg version. We're just pushing the weights straight up over the shoulders and chest. All right, if you're on one leg, go ahead and switch. 20 more seconds. Working glutes and chest here. Core is also working to keep our bodies stable. Five seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. All right, place those weights to the side. Coming into rear lunge, so stepping one leg behind the other. And from here, we're just going to straighten out the leg and kick ahead. Do what you can with your flexibility. So kick, lunge, kick. If you can't reach that high, no problem. All right, starting this in 5 seconds, 20 seconds per side. 3, 2, and go. I'll face you. Making sure we're thinking about our form with all of these exercises. We want knees and toes in line. Good posture. Switching sides in 3, 2, and switch. You choose the depth of the lunge. Do what works for you. Five more seconds on this side. 3, 2, and time. All right, we know our 3 exercises now. We're starting with our side shuffle. We're gonna begin this in 10 seconds, and we have 40 seconds. Again, we're doing each circuit 3 times. This is round number 2, starting in 3, 2, go. And if you want, you can pretend like you're in a basketball game. You're trying to block. Whatever works for you to keep your mind active. You can also really focus in on exactly what we're doing. A little bit meditative. Ooh. We have less than 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and time. Onto the floor for our glute bridge with our chest press. Starting this in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds total, or 20 seconds per side if you are doing the single leg version. Making sure we're breathing. If you're on one leg, let's go ahead and switch sides. 20 seconds remaining. Seconds. 3, 2, and time. Put the weights aside. Roll up to standing. We have our lunge and leg extension starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. As always, go at your own pace. This is also a bit of challenge for your balance. So if you find that you're wobbling, that's okay. We're working on it. We're also working on leg strength. Hopefully you feel your legs working here. Switching sides in 3, 2, and switch. Good. seconds. 3, 2, and time. Whew, okay. One more round. We're gonna start in 10 seconds with our side shuffle. Whew, then we take a break. All right, starting in 3, 2, and go. Remember, you can change directions, keep them guessing. Which way are you gonna go? Maybe go a bit lower. More than halfway there, we have about 15 seconds remaining. Seconds, 3, 2, and time. Going to the floor, glute bridge and chest press. Starting in 3, 2, and go. Breathing. Looking straight up. If you're on one leg, go ahead and switch sides. About 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and time. One more move, then we take a break. Weights to the side. Roll up to standing, lunge, and kick forward in 3, 2, and go. If you want, you can add a little bit of a jump here, but you don't have to. Just one option. Changing sides in 3, 2, and change. Seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Ooh, awesome job. All right. Done with our first circuit. Take a breather. And then we will get back started with our second round. If you have water, feel free to drink it. Okay, so I'll preview the first move of the second circuit. It's a speed skater. So a basic skater is something like this, stepping one leg behind the other. You can jump or not. You can also reach down low. Just make sure you're keeping it controlled. Plenty of options there. That's our first move. 40 seconds. It's gonna feel like a really long time. After that, we will go onto the mat with a side plank. I'll show you this as well later. And then we have another exercise that's also hard. But we can do hard things, guys. All right, getting started with our skater in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go at your own pace. Keep the chest lifted, back flat. Even if you're going down, the chest is remaining lifted. Rather than hunching, we don't want to do that. None of that. More than halfway through, about 15 seconds to go. Very good. All right, picking up one dumbbell and coming to the mat into our side plank position. Elbow is underneath the shoulder. You can have one knee down here, or you can have the feet stacked or staggered like this. This move is just pulsing the hips upward as we bring the dumbbell across the chest. If the dumbbell's too much, just do it without the dumbbell, okay? So Starting this in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Just doing 20 seconds per side. Five more seconds on this side. 3, 2, and go ahead and change positions. Starting the other side in 3, 2, and go. Working on obliques here. We're also working on several other muscles in the core. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Okay. You can put this dumbbell at the top of your mat along with your second dumbbell. I told you this is a hard move. I will show you one version and then I'll show you some modifications. So for one version of this move, we're jumping the feet toward the hands and then we're lifting chest, bicep curl, weights down and go back. Alternatively, we're stepping the feet forward and stepping the feet back, okay? Do what works for you. We're gonna start this in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Keeping it very controlled, and we are here for 40 seconds. If your weight is too much, go without. Also feel free to step forward instead of jump. All right, we're at the halfway point. I'm gonna step forward and step back. Ooh. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Ooh. That's a hard one. Can't say I didn't warn you. Oh man, okay, put the weights aside. And we're going back to our skaters in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Remember, you don't have to jump. You can just step. But feel free to jump as well. Just keep it controlled. I do want you guys to feel comfortable modifying these exercises to make them the right amount of challenge for you. Because it's hard enough to show up for a workout, we might as well do what our body needs. All right, we have about 10 more seconds here. Three, 2, and time. Woo. All right, one dumbbell, side plank. Starting in 3, 2, and go. 20 seconds. Working shoulders here, working core, working back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and switch sides. Starting the other side in 3, 2, and go. More seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, putting that weight at the top of our mat, or remember you can go without weights as well. We're gonna start our frog jump forward in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Jump or step, and bicep curl. This is a good move for mobility and flexibility in our legs, but don't overdo it. Make sure you're listening to your body and doing what is the right amount of challenge for you. We are halfway through. Oh. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo. Roll up. That is a challenge. All right, putting the weights aside. Final round through these exercises in about 10 seconds. Ooh. Remember, it's skaters with or without a jump, starting in 3, 2, and go. Going at our own pace. Halfway through. Seconds. 3, 2, and time. Oh, okay. Side plank. Last round, guys. We can do it. Starting in 3, 2, and go. 20 seconds. Seconds on this side left. 3, 2, switching sides. Starting the other side in 3, 2, and go. Elbows right underneath the shoulder for support. Five seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. All right, put that dumbbell at the top of the mat. Last time we do this move. Stepping or jumping the feet toward the dumbbells in 3, 2, and go. Keeping it controlled. Working legs, cardio, biceps, chest. Halfway through. Ooh. 10 seconds. Three, 2, and time. Ooh. That is challenging. All right. Take a rest break. Get water. Oh my gosh. Maybe get a paper towel to wipe sweat out of your eyes, like in my case. Woo. Means we're working. All right. We're done with 2 of our 4 circuits. So I'll start previewing first exercise of the 3rd circuit. This one is a squat position and then traveling to the side. Now you can just step just like this, or you can jump. Just make sure you can land in good form with knees and toes in line. I don't want none of this, okay? No landing like this. It's not good for your knees or your ankles. All right. Another 15 seconds rest, and then we will start with that. After that, we will be going on the mat with our hands underneath our shoulders. I will show you that move. All right, starting in 3, 2, and traveling to the side. Remember, it's up to you whether you jump or not. Soft landing, and again here for 40 seconds. More than halfway through. Landing softly if you're jumping. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Next move is in the bear position to start. Hands underneath the shoulders. So bear position means our knees are off the floor. If you feel comfortable with it, step the feet back just a little bit here and elongate the arms. The exercise is a floor push away from this bent knee position. If that is too much, totally fine. Just come into this all fours position, press off the floor to lift the knees, and back down. All right, we're gonna do that for 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and go. So very controlled, prioritizing form over speed. And remember, the alternative is that bear position and lifting the knees. I'll show that again. So lift the knees and back to the floor, and so on. Halfway through. Working shoulders here. Legs are also working. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Okay. Roll up to standing. And we're going to get 1 dumbbell. This is a basic march. So just marching in place, but adding on a lift with a dumbbell. As always, dumbbell is optional. Feel free to do it without. We're starting this in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds. Breathing and going at your own pace. Keeping the core very tight. Halfway through. Ten seconds remaining. I am definitely feeling this in my arms. 3, 2, and time. Great job. Okay. Putting that weight down. Oh, shake out those arms. Going back to our side-to-side travel, with or without the jump, in about 5 seconds. And here we go. Whew. Halfway through, 20 more seconds. You choose how much you bend your knees. We have 3 more seconds, 2, and time. Very good. All right, going into our all fours position. Starting this move in 3, 2, and go. Long spine here. And if you want extra challenge, just step the feet back even further. Halfway through. Seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Very good. Okay, rolling up to standing, picking up 1 dumbbell or not, and we have our march starting in 3, 2, and go. Whew. Great job, guys. I know we are really working halfway through. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and time. Oh, all right. About 15 seconds, and then we'll do our last round. This is our side-to-side travel with or without the jump. Starting in 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds. Again, last time we're doing this move. Soft landing if you're jumping. Knees and toes in line. Halfway through. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, onto the floor. Starting this move in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. 40 seconds. Whew. It's okay if you can't bend your elbows very far here. Again, always just doing what works for us and what is the right amount of challenge. Halfway through. Three, 2, and time. Very good. All right, coming up to standing for our last move of this circuit. Marching, starting in 3, 2, and go. Rest break after this. Put down the weight if you need to. I know our arms are fatigued. Ten seconds remaining. Three, 2, and time. Awesome job. Whew. Okay. Put the weight down. If you have water, feel free to drink it. Taking a rest break. Guys, we are almost through with our several series of circuits. This is the 4th and final circuit that's coming up. First move here is a variation of jumping jack. So we did these at the beginning. You can do side to side jumping jack. You can do full jumping jack. And if you want to add on, alternate regular jumping jack with air jack, which is like that. Make sure you can land softly. All right, we have still about 15 more seconds rest, and then we will get started with that. After that, we will go onto our backs on the mat with one dumbbell, and we'll be pulling it forward and back. I'll show you that. All right, starting in 3, 2, and jacks, whichever variation you want to do. I'll start out with just the basic one. And now I'll add on the air jack, keeping it controlled and going at your own pace. Halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Very good. All right. One dumbbell going on our back. Options here as always. The base move is just bending and straightening the arms. You can have the feet flat on the floor. Alternatively, you can have your legs lifted off the floor, and as you bring your weight forward, your knees come toward the elbows. All right, Starting this in 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds. Working core here. Also working muscles of the back and the arms. More than halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Awesome job. Okay. Placing the weight down. Next move is from this high plank position. You have some options as always. You can do a knee lift, just stepping, alternating sides, or you can do mountain climbers, okay? Starting this in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. And we are here for 40 seconds again, so pace yourself. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Long spine. And remember, you can step one at a time. You don't have to run the legs. I will actually step. Just about 10 more seconds. Three, 2, and time. Ooh, great job. All right, coming back up to standing. We have round number 2. It is our jumping jack variation with the optional air jack. Starting this in about 6 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Go at your own pace. Remember, you are in control of this workout. I'm going to add on the air jack. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Soft landing if you're doing this air jack. About 10 seconds remaining. Three, 2, and time. Ooh. All right, onto our backs. 1 dumbbell. Feet on or off the floor. Starting this in 3, 2, and go. Halfway through. Five seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Ooh. All right, put that weight aside. We have our plank knee lifts or mountain climber starting in 3, 2, and go. I'm just going to do the knee lifts alternating. Again, long spine, shoulders away from the ears. Halfway through. We've got this, guys. I know we're tired. Seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Whew. One more round, then we cool down. All right, so in about 10 seconds, we're gonna go back to our jumping jack variations. Whew. Home stretch. All right, starting in 3, 2, and go. Landing softly. Good alignment through the spine as well. More than halfway through. Seconds. 3, 2, and time. Oh. One dumbbell on our backs. Starting this in 3, 2, and go. Making sure we're breathing here. Halfway through. Five seconds. 3, 2, and time. Only one more exercise before the cool down. Put that weight aside. Plank position. Knee lift starting in 3, 2, and go. Whew. We've got this. Again, this is the last exercise before the cool down, so if you want, feel free to go into that mountain climber. Whew. But no shame in doing the knee lift as well. I'm gonna do that. Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. All right, guys, just side of the palms on the floor. Bring the chest toward the floor. Lat stretch. Let's just hold here for about 10 more seconds. Catching our breath. Ooh. And then just rolling up to standing. Head is the last thing to come up. One leg back. Peel down, both toes straight ahead for calf stretch. And again, holding here for about 10 more seconds. And gently change sides. Three, 2, and 1. Now both toes straight ahead, bending one leg. This is inner thigh stretch. While we're here, you can bring one arm across the chest, hook onto it with the other arm, shoulder pressing down away from the ear for shoulder stretch. And changing sides. Add the arm if you'd like. Press the shoulder down away from the ear. Bring the legs a little bit closer together, but still wider than hip width apart. Hinging at the hips with a flat back. Bring the body over to one side, toes are straight ahead. This is a hamstring stretch. Holding here for another 5 seconds. And then gently changing sides, keeping that back flat. then facing toward the side. Lifting the back heel, angling the hips underneath the body and almost like you're tilting your hips upward. Core tight, glutes engaged. This is a hip flexor stretch. If you don't feel much here, you can step farther forward. Just make sure you're angling your hips forward and upward for that hip flexor stretch. Both toes are straight ahead. Holding this for about 3 more seconds, and then gently changing sides. Remember, you can stay upright or you can step out more if you need it. Three, 2, and 1. And one final stretch, taking the hands, clasping them behind the back, pressing shoulders down away from the ears. And just ear to one shoulder. And then chin to the chest. And then ear to the other shoulder. And reset to the center. Great job, guys. I know that was a hard workout, but we did it. Way to show up. See you next time.